Today is the last day of the tour. Sort of seems like it's gone by really fast. Uh-oh. I gotta sneeze. Whew! Wow! That was a sneeze and a half. Google wants me to take 80, so backtrack on 80 and then go up to 82, but I said, Google, I don't want to go more highways and see the same highways that I've seen this whole time. So I was thinking about going on 225, and I talked to some people last night, and they said that's the way to go. That's the way you got to go. That it's a beautiful drive unless there's a lot of snow, and there isn't a lot of snow right now, and it's really sunny, so that's what we're going to do. Oh no, they wanted me to take 93 is what it was. I've been on 93. I've been on 80, been on 93. We're doing 225, Google. I don't care what you say. Let's do this thing. Let's go to Boise. So glad I took this route. Look how freaking pretty this is. You ever wave at people just to mess with them when you're driving? It's fun to think about. Somebody could be riding with their spouse. Do we know them? Was that the Joneses? Was that the Johansons? Well, dear, I don't think Mary got a new truck. Are you sure? Are you sure that Mary didn't get a new truck? Because that looked like them. You know, let me call her right now to see if they're out. So they get Mary on the phone. Hey Mary, did you get a new Ford? Oh no? Well, how are the kids? Oh, you should come over for dinner sometime. Thursday would be great, yes. Bring that mac and cheese. And now the Smiths and the Johansons are having dinner on Thursday just because you waved at them. Wow. That makes me feel so good. So I'm back from tour, and I know there's been some time between videos, between the last video and this video here. It's been about a week. And I apologize for that, but my last show, the recording of it got all messed up because I think somebody moved the wire on the camera there, and it moved the whole recording. So instead of getting my performance, I got a wall of lovely art. It was a really good version of Viaduct on that last show that I wanted to share with everybody, but you know, since it was focused on the wall. But I am back. It was a very successful tour. And I will do that. I will do Viaduct because it is a pretty cool song to end a whole tour on. It's a really happy, triumphant sort of song. So we're going to end it as soon as I finish changing my strings here. But in the meantime, let's talk a little bit about the tour. Every day I made a profit thanks to all the wonderful people who came out to buy some of my music, to throw some money in the tip jar. I am so grateful for all of you that came out. And I'm so grateful for those of you who followed the Expressway Balladeer series throughout the entire tour, for those of you back east. There were some great highlights, and there were definitely things that I learned from this tour. Let's start with the highlights. The Sunday shows were very surprising. The first Sunday show, I was very surprised at how many sales that I had, and that was not beaten until the Sunday show in Bisbee. In addition to the Sunday shows being such a surprise, I was very surprised and humbled even that in Boise I had my first experience where someone came out that I had never met before and knew all the words to Busy My Spade, knew all the words to his song, and was singing along with me. Another highlight that just amazes me is the amount of support that I received from people I'd never met before or just had a correspondence with through email. It's incredible to see people go out of their way to help you and also go out of their way to tell you that you're doing a good thing following a dream. I had this one guy in Bisbee just come up to me after my set, shake my hand, and he seemed super happy that I was following a career in music, that I was out there touring, doing my thing. It meant a lot to get that support, not in just that he enjoyed the music, but support that, you know, you don't have somebody saying that I should go get a regular job or something like that. And to actually follow a passion, a dream. You know, you never know if you're doing the right thing or if you're just becoming that deadbeat guy with a guitar. You know, sometimes it could be a thin line, but the amount of support that I was getting and the amount of compliments, not just about my music, like I said, but because people were actually coming up and saying, I'm glad to see people are doing what they love to do still. Just that made the tour a success. People believe in me, I guess, as much as I believe in myself, and it's cool. Some things that I learned now. Let's talk about things that I learned. I learned that my mummy bag is probably starting to lose its insulation a little bit. Before the tour, a few years ago, I could probably spend a night out in 20-degree temperature in a tent while camping and in a t-shirt and be fine in that mummy bag. But that was not the case on this tour. So I have to do some maintenance, I guess, to my mummy bag, which is hanging in the rafters right now, or perhaps get another one before the next tour. I think that's pretty much it as far as what I learned. It wasn't, there weren't any horrible experiences that happened that made me learn what not to do in the future. It was a very successful tour. Like I said, I made a profit. I met a lot of great people who were extremely supportive. It's almost mind-blowing to think about how supportive people are out there. And I want to thank all of you who followed me on the Expressway Balladeer series. I want to thank all the great people who booked me at your amazing venues. And I want to thank all the new fans who I met and the people who interviewed me. You all have made this an awesome experience for my second tour. You guys are the best. And I'm going to play a song here as soon as I finish tuning this thing up. And we're going to finish off the Expressway Balladeer Fall Tour series with the Viaduct.
Suitcase on the viaduct and Miss Pross said she'd sew a new handle on. I met Ramona in the waiting room and we decided to get lost in the gamelan. Yes, she took me up to the attic now to tell me more about how she was feeling. And we laughed when I lost my shirt and my foot fell through the ceiling now. And now wave, wave, wave from above, and now wave, wave, wave. That's was shaking them trees as I was crossing over the interstate, yes. He was done reaching for the prickly pears, finally trying to put on a little winter's weight, yes. Yes, he told me to come stand upon his shoulders, 'cause the ones at the top are the sweetest. And I know firsthand just what it means. Yes, I can feel it. Yes, I feel it too. And I'll wave, wave, wave from above. And I'll wave, wave, wave. That's your love. And I'll wave, wave, wave from above on the viaduct. Yes, alright. It was meant to perish, and now I make no haste. I take a good taste, one that I can cherish now, one that I can cherish now. Yeah, alright, yeah. And the onlookers can think whatever they please, but to me it feels just as real. Maybe even a little bit better. See, I got no problem with frozen custard meals now. And I'll probably stay up here quite a bit longer, yeah. See, I'm just liking it this way, and I think I'll be just fine staying here the rest of my days. Rest of my days, I'll wave, wave, wave from above, and I'll wave, wave, wave. That's your love, and I'll wave, wave, wave from above on the viaduct, yeah, alright. Yes, I will. On the viaduct now, waving at you, waving back at you, now love. I said I'm high, 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 high on the viaduct. Yes, all right. Thank you all.